Hello everyone. My voice is audible to everyone, and whether my screen or presentation is visible to everyone. Yes. Okay. Okay. So for those who can't see my presentation, please check out Vikram Chavan presentation in uh, in the list, and please pin on the presentation so that you will see this presentation throughout the lecture. So in the last lecture, we have started time series analysis. Okay, and in that time series analysis, we have seen four factors of a time series analysis. Whether everyone understood that particular four factors of a time series analysis. So the first one is nothing but a trend. Okay, so here you can see the graph of trend. Okay, so trend is nothing but what the data which is arranged, or the periodical data or historical data which is arranged in such a manner that which will indicate overall growth or decline of that particular business or that particular demand of the product in the market. Okay, so the graph is showing here, you can see that the first graph is showing that the business growth is in an increasing manner. Okay, it is in an increasing manner. If graph is like that way, it is moving in a towards the x-axis. Okay, from y-axis towards the x-axis, then it will be, we can say that the demand of the product is goes on decreasing, and also we can predict that the business of that particular firm is also goes on decreasing. Okay, so that is the significance of this particular trend. Okay, trend factor. Then the second factor we have learned, that is nothing but a cyclic fluctuation. Okay, cyclic fluctuation. So why the name is given to this particular factor as a cyclic fluctuation? Because the line, we can see that here, which is fluctuate around the trend. Okay, which fluctuate around the trend. So we can say that the increase or decrease of uh, the demand around the trend is nothing but what the cyclic fluctuation is nothing but what the cyclic fluctuation. And for that period, to obtain that particular cyclic fluctuation, some of the data uh, or the variance around that particular trend, which will be considered for that particular the cyclic fluctuation. Okay, then the third graph, you can see that there is a cyclic fluctuation around the trend, but here there is a fluctuation in that cycle also. There is a fluctuation in that cycle also. That is nothing but what this is the seasonal variation. Okay, this is the seasonal variation. So seasonal variation is nothing, to calculate this particular seasonal variation over a year. Okay, one year is considered, and over that particular year, what are the variation according to the season, according to the festivals, that that things are considered over the seasonal variation, over the seasonal variation. Okay, and the last one is nothing but irregular variation. Okay, so here you can see that the sudden change in the demand, you can see that, or the sudden crests are there in between the data, or we can say that there is sudden demand change for particular product because of calamities like flood, drought, earthquake, or pandemic situations like we are facing now, like coronavirus. It will affect on the demand or a business. Okay, so in last graph, all four factors are considered to draw this particular graph. So here straight line is showing the trend. Okay, the business is growing or it is increasing day by day. Okay, and then here you can say that the fluctuation. Okay, so this dotted line is there. This dotted line is there, which shows the cyclic fluctuation of the trend. Then this in this particular seasonal variation is also included. Okay, seasonal variations are also included, and irregular variations are also included. Irregular variations are also included. So we have given some notification for each factor. Trend, for trend we have given T notification. Then cyclic fluctuation we have given C notification. Then seasonal variation we have given yes notification. And at the last, for the irregular variation or the random variation, we have given the R notification. Okay, so here we reach in the last lecture. So everybody understood what is meant by trend, what is meant by cyclic fluctuation, what is meant by seasonal variation, and what is meant by irregular variation. Please put up your opinion in the chat box so that we will move ahead. And I think so everyone has drawn this particular 4 graphs. Okay. Okay, please please comment your opinion whether you understood or not. Take it personally, don't go in the mob. Okay, so if you understood, please mention yes. If you not, then please mention no sir. And what part you are not understood, that part you mention. Once again I will repeat. Okay, so Rohit saying yes, Sunil is saying understood. Shall we move ahead? So the next is nothing but the common used expression for the time series forecast is nothing but y is equal to TCSR. Okay, so y is equal to TCSR. Here y is nothing but what? The forecasted value. Okay, so that we want to predict. Okay, that value is nothing but y. Okay, which is the dependent parameter. Okay, which is depends on TCSR. Okay, so T is nothing but what? The secular trend. C is the cyclic variation. S is the seasonal variation, and R is the irregular fluctuation or irregular variation. Okay, just note down this particular equation, everyone. So in continue with the time series analysis, please note down this equation. Y is equal to TCSR. So here what we are doing, we are accommodating all the factors which are affecting on time series analysis. Okay, so that the forecasting will be smoothened, or we can say that it will be most accurate forecasting. Noted, everyone? Shall we move ahead? Y is equal to TCSR. Y is equal to TCSR. Y is equal to TCSR. Then next, now we have seen this particular different types of methods. Actually, the second method we have seen the first, that is nothing but regression models. Okay, then now we are seeing this we are going through this particular time series models. Okay, so in that time series models there are two different parts. Okay, moving average method and exponential smoothing method. Okay, so in a moving average method, there are two sub methods. We can say that there are two sub methods. First one is a simple moving average method, and second one is a weighted moving average method. Okay, so after this particular slide, we will see what is meant by simple moving average method and what is meant by weighted moving average method. Okay, so the first one, methodology or the method under this particular time series analysis is moving average forecasting, or it will be considered as a simple moving average forecasting. Okay, so why it is required simple moving average forecasting or moving average forecasting? So we have seen that in a fluctuation like cyclic fluctuation or the irregular fluctuation, that data is not constant, or we can say that demand is not constant, and it is varying according to seasons, according to the situations like climatic conditions or the pandemic situation. So it is not constant. So the simple average of demand for previous periods, like we are doing to find out the trend line or the regression line in case of a least square method. So just we are finding out the next point of that particular line. So that is nothing but what we are predicting the trend of next trend or the next value of that particular trend. But it is not good thing, or we can say that it is not that much accurate. So for that purpose, to accommodate the fluctuations and to accommodate the irregular variation happening during the business period, or we can say that during over the time period, it is required to move to another methodology. So this moving average, that is nothing but it is also called as a MA method. So the moving average method consists of a series of arithmetic means calculated from overlapping groups of successive elements of a time series. Okay, so here the arithmetic means we are finding out by grouping successive elements of time series. Okay, by grouping different periods together, we are finding out the arithmetic mean. Okay, so it is a simple statistical method to extrapolate and establish the trend of the past data. Okay, here also we are finding out the trend of the past data only. So by using the statistical method, then this method uses a past data and calculate the rolling average for constant periods. Okay, so this is just a methodology related to this method. Okay, and if after solving the one problem on this particular methodology, you will understood what is meant by all these things. Okay, so this is method uses a past data and calculate rolling average for constant period. At each period, fresh average is computed at the end of each period. Okay, by adding the demand of the most recent period and deleting the data of the old period. Since data is changes from period to period, it is called moving average method. What is done in this particular method? Okay, so averaging of particular periods. Okay, let us say 3 months. Okay, 3 months average we are taking. Okay, then we are taking that average of that 3 months. Then afterward, we are keeping that average, and we are finding out the next average. Okay, at that time, while finding the next average, the latest one and second latest one value we are keeping as it is, whereas we are deleting the first value, or we can say that the most initial value of that particular period, we are deleting that particular value. Okay, so just keep in mind what we are doing. We are deleting the initial value, and we are keeping latest two values if we are considering the 3 periods. Okay, just keep in mind. Okay, so then a simple moving average is calculated as follows. Okay, what is the formula for the simple moving average? That is nothing but MA, moving average, is equal to sum of demand for periods divided by chosen number of periods. Okay, so sum of demands, whatever the demand for that particular business or that particular product for the period we have selected. Okay, if you have selected 3 month period or 3 year period, so what is the demand of that particular product for that particular 3 years? Okay, that is the addition of sum of demand for that particular 3 years. Then chosen number of periods, how much years we have selected? 3 years we have selected, so chosen number of periods will be equal to 3. So simple moving average or a moving average is equal to sum of demands for periods divided by chosen number of periods. Okay, let us consider, take one example for the time series of values. Okay, we have considered one time series for one product, and we have considered some demands, okay, for that particular time series. And these demands are nothing but in general d1, d2, d3 up to dn. Okay, for the different periods. Then the moving average n for moving average for n periods is given by, okay, so first value moving average. Okay, what is the first value of moving average? So 1 divided by n, d1 plus d2 plus d3, or how much period we want to find out this particular moving average. So for that period, we have considered, if we consider that n periods we have selected to find out the moving average, then it will be equal to 1 upon n, or multiply by d1 plus d2 plus d3 up to dn if you have selected n periods. Okay, now if you want to find out the second value of moving average, so in this case we have selected the same period only. Okay, but we have deleted the most initial value d1. Okay, we have deleted and we have selected the next value of that particular period. Okay, we have selected the next value of that particular period. So d1 is deleted from the first value moving average. In the second value moving average we have deleted the d1, and we have started from d2, d3, d4. Okay, so in this manner we are moving ahead. For the third value moving average, we have to delete d2 and we have to start from d3. Okay, we have to start from d3, so d3 plus d4 plus d5 up to dn. Okay, so period should be maintained constant. Okay, 1 upon n period we have maintained constant, but the latest values we are keeping as it is, and we are deleting the initial values. Okay, we are deleting the initial values. By considering these two equation, you will understood what we are going to do. Okay, so here in this equation we have d1 plus d2 plus d3, whereas in the second value moving average we have started from d2 plus d3 plus d4. Okay, but period is constant. Okay, 1 upon n period is constant for the first value also, and for the second value also the period is constant. That is nothing but for how much years, for how much months you want to find out the simple moving average. Okay, so that is nothing but period. Okay, so n is period and it is constant. Okay, whether you understood? So please note down this particular equation under simple moving average. Okay, so time series analysis having two types of uh, uh, methodologies. One is nothing but moving average methodology. Under that moving average there are two subtypes. One is simple moving average and second is weighted moving average. Okay, and the second type of time series analysis is exponential smoothing. Okay, exponential smoothing method. In that we are learning the moving average method. Okay, so we'll go one by one. Okay, just write down the simple moving average formula, ma. It is also called as a ma, that is moving average. Okay, moving average is equal to sum of demands for periods whole divided by chosen number of periods. Take down this example also. For the time series of values, d1 comma d2 comma d3 up to dn. So these are the demands for that particular periods. Okay, d1 comma d2 comma d3 up to dn for different periods. comma, the moving average for n periods, the moving average for n periods is given by is given by is given by first one, the first value moving average, the first value moving average, first value moving average is equal to is equal to is equal to 1 upon n, or d1 plus d2 plus d3 up to dn whole divided by n. In this manner also you can write d1 plus d2 plus d3 up to dn whole divided by n. Okay. Then second value moving average is equal to, second value moving average is equal to 1 upon n in bracket d2 plus d3 plus d4 up to dn, or you can write d2 plus d3 plus d4 up to dn whole divided by n, whole divided by n. Okay, so where this d1 d2 d3 are the values, or we can say that demands for the particular periods. Okay, for the particular periods, and n is chosen number of periods, n is number of periods which are selected for the moving average calculation. Okay, so everybody on this slide. Okay, so shall we move ahead? Have you written all the things from this slide? Okay, Rohit is saying yes sir. Okay, everybody others. Okay, Shweta is saying yes. Okay, Pradyuman is also saying thumb. Okay. Okay, Chandraprabha also saying yes. Okay, I'm moving ahead. Okay, so now this period of n should be selected carefully. Why? Because the wrongly selected period will distort the data. Okay, so it will not give you the proper output. Okay, so if you want to find out the 3-month moving average, okay, if you want to find out the 3-month moving average or the 3-year moving average, so in that case the weightage, okay, weightage will be equal to 1/3. Okay, for each year data or for each month demand, the weightage will be equal to 1/3 in case of a simple moving average. Okay, for 3-month moving average, for 3-month moving average, the weightage of particular year data or the particular month data or particular month demand will be equal to 1/3. Okay, will be equal to 1/3. And in case of 5-month moving average, the weightage of particular data of particular month or the particular demand of particular month, weightage of that data will be equal to 1/5. Okay, जर आपण 5 महिने किंवा 3 महिन्यासाठी मुव्हिंग ॲव्हरेज काढत असेल तर त्या केसमध्ये प्रत्येक महिन्याचा जो डाटा असेल किंवा प्रत्येक महिन्याचं जे डिमांड असेल त्या प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या डिमांडला किंवा डाट्याला वेटेज किती असणार, तर 1/3 असणार. ओके, प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या डाट्याला किंवा डिमांडला वेटेज किती असणार आहे, 1/3 असणार आहे. ओके, आणि जर आपण 5 महिन्याचं मुव्हिंग ॲव्हरेज काढत असेल, 5 महिन्याचं मुव्हिंग ॲव्हरेज काढत असेल, तर त्या केसमध्ये प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या डाट्याला किंवा प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या डिमांडला वेटेज किती असणार आहे, 1/5 असणार आहे. सो इन सिंपल मुव्हिंग ॲव्हरेज वी आर प्रोव्हाइडिंग द सेम वेटेज फॉर ऑल द डाटा. ओके, फॉर ऑल द डिमांड्स. ओके, we are providing the constant weightage or the same weightage for all the data or all the demands of that selected or chosen number of periods. Okay, for selected or number of chosen period. So this value, the particular value of n is depends upon the speed at which the pattern of demand changes. Okay, if the demand pattern is stable, okay, if the demand pattern is stable, okay, we are getting the less or more same value as the previous demand or previous year data or previous year demand, where or previous month demand, we are getting the same values in that respect. Okay, so more or less change in that particular data, then we can say that this data is stable data, or we are getting the stable pattern for the demand. Okay, so in that case we can select the high value of n, we can select the high value of n, or we can select the more number of periods. Okay, okay, large number of period we can select. And if the pattern is not stable, if the pattern is not stable, and a small value of n should be selected in that case. Okay, so more fluctuations are there in the demand of the product, then we can select the small value of n. Okay, or we have to select the shorter period for the moving average. Okay, we have to select the shorter period for the moving average. Okay, so whether you understood uh, weightage in simple average methodology, or in simple average method, we are providing the same weightage for all the periods. Okay, we are providing the same weightage for the all the periods. If we are selecting 3 month moving average, in that case the 1/3 weightage is provided to each data or each demand. Okay, each demand of that particular month. Okay, if you are selecting the 5 month moving average, then the 1/5 weightage is provided to each data or each demand for that particular month or that particular year. Okay, and the value of n should be selected properly. If you select the wrong period, then it will distort all the data, or you will not get the required output results from that particular data. So the value of n should be selected properly. And if the data is stable, okay, demand is stable, in that case we can select the higher value of n, that is nothing but more number of years we can consider for the moving average. And if if there is fluctuation in data, more fluctuation in data, or there is more fluctuation in demand, in that case we have to select small value of n. In that case we have to select small value of n. Okay, so everyone with me? सो थोडंफार जरी समजलं तर आपण प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये मॅक्झिमम समजण्याचा प्रयत्न करूया. ओके, so then centering of the moving average. Okay, if large data is available, in that case where should locate that particular moving average, uh, on which for which year we have to locate that particular moving average. Okay, so if you are taking the average for 3 years or 3 months, in that case for which year we have to provide that particular moving average. So this is the most important part. So in that case, if you are selecting a 3-period moving average, okay, or 3-month moving average, or 3-year moving average, then the whatever the moving average we are getting, that moving average we have to locate against the second period. Okay, or the second year, or for the second month. Okay, if you are selecting 3-period or 3-month or 3-year moving average, in that case we have to locate the moving average in front of a second period or second month or second year. Okay, then if you are selecting a 5-period moving average, then it should be located against the third month or third year, uh, or third period in front of a third period. Okay, so if you are selecting 5-year, then in whatever the moving average we are getting, that should be represented or should be noted in front of a third year, third month, or that particular third period. Okay, so in general, if you are saying there are n month moving average, then we have to locate that particular moving average in front of a n+1 divided by 2 period. Okay, in front of a n+1 divided by 2. Okay, so whatever the value we are getting in front of that year, we have to locate that particular moving average. So this is about location of moving average, or it is called as a centering of moving average. It is called as a centering of a moving average. Okay. So in this case, if we are always selecting the odd moving average, we are always selecting the odd moving average. Okay, 3, 5, 7, 9 in this manner. Okay. Okay. So Rohit is asking me how to select value of n. Small or large means actually which value. Okay. So uh, actually Rohit, it is a decision point. Okay. So how to select the n number. Okay. So it is totally depends on the experience. Okay. And uh, in case of, if you say that there are thousand number of data with you. Okay. And in this case we, and if you uh, if you want to if you want to reduce the calculation, okay, in that case you have to select the uh, large value of n. And if you want yeah, in that case you will get the less accuracy. Okay, in that case you will get the less accuracy. But if you want more accuracy, in that case you have to select the small n value. Okay, so in that case we have to select the small n value. But we have to look after each and every data while selecting small n value. Okay, so it is directly related to the accuracy. Okay, and depends on the experience on that particular field. Okay, so whether Rohit getting my point? Okay, so we are moving ahead. Just note down this point. It is also useful. A 3-period moving average is located against second period. A 5-period moving average is located against third period or third month. Okay, here I have mentioned third month. Okay, you can mention third period also. In general, n month moving average is located against n plus 1 divided by 2. N plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So shall we move ahead to next point? Okay. Okay. So next sub category of moving average is nothing but a weighted moving average. Okay, so it is also noted as a WMA, capital WMA. Okay, so weighted moving average. What happens? Sometimes the forecaster don't want to give same weightage for all the 3 months or all the 3-year data. Okay, so in simple moving average, what we are doing, we are providing the same weightage to all the 3 months. Okay, but some organization don't want to do this. Okay, some organization want that latest data or the latest period should have more weightage, and the previous period should have less weightage than the latest period. Okay, so this is the situation. Okay, so for that purpose this weighted moving average comes in the picture. Okay, so in this weighted moving average, we are providing some weightage for the particular data. Okay, consider that if you are selected 3-month data, okay, or 3-month demand, okay, and you want to provide the more weightage for the latest month. If you want to provide the more weightage for the latest month and less weightage to previous months, okay, accordingly. So in that case, we have to provide the weightage accordingly. Okay, here I have mentioned one example. So the latest month, if you want to provide 0.5 weightage, okay, that is nothing but what, 50% weightage to the latest year. Okay, and 30% weightage to the second year, and 20% weightage to first year. That is nothing but what? 0.5 weightage to third year, 0.3 weightage to second year, and 0.2 weightage to first year. Okay. So, but here we have to remember that the sum of these weightage should be equal to 1. Okay. The sum of the weightage should be equal to 1. So, in this manner, we can provide the weightage. So, this weightage moving average is nothing but what? In this, we are providing the different weightages according to the situation or according to the data. Okay, according to that data, and latest month or latest period having more weightage than the previous month or the previous year. Okay, that is nothing but weighted moving average. Okay, what is the difference between simple moving average and weighted moving average? In simple moving average, we are providing the same weightage for all the data. Okay, same weightage. If you are selecting the 3-month data, then 1/3 weightage will be there for all the 3 data. Okay, but in case of weighted moving average, the weightage of each month will differ. Okay, so latest month data or latest month demand will have more weightage than other 2 month data or other two demands. Okay, other 2-month demands. Okay, so here we can say that uh, uh, if you want to provide the 50% weightage for third month, then your weightage for third month will be equal to 0.5. If you want to provide the 30% weightage to second month, then in that case weightage for the third month will be equal to 0.3, and 20% weightage for the second month, then in that case 0.2 weightage will be given to the data of first month. Okay, so write down weighted moving average, weighted moving average. Yes, yes, yes. Right, right. The calculations are get complicated when we provide different weightages. Okay, no problem. So, but it is the demand of we can say that organization, because what happen if you provide the same weightage for all the 3 months, then the accuracy will differ between the forecasted and actual demand. Okay, whatever the forecasted value and actual demand, in between that 2 values we will get more difference. Okay, and will not stick to the we can say that what we can say that the latest situation. Okay, so whatever the latest situation, we have to stick with that particular latest situation. In that case, we have to differ the weightage. Okay, so this is the demand of organization, this is the demand of the organization. Let it be the calculations are more or less. Rohit, whether we are getting, you are getting the point? Okay, okay. So write down this: in simple moving average, in simple moving average, in simple moving average, in simple moving average, equal weightage is given to, equal weightage is given to first month, first month, second month, and third month, and third month in 3-month moving average, in 3-month moving average, in 3-month moving average. But the organization wants to attach, but the organization, but the organization wants to attach, but the organization wants to attach more weightage, more weightage to third month, to third month, to third month, and least to, and least to and leads to first month and leads to first month. Next point, the sum of the these weights some of the these weights some of these weights should be equal to 1. Some of these weights should be equal to 1. Note down the example also. 0.5 to third, comma 0.3 to second, and 0.2 to first. Okay, 0.2 to first. Okay, shall we move ahead? Now we'll solve this simple problem. So you'll understood what is meant by simple moving average and what is meant by weighted moving average. Okay, so simple problem is there. So I will read the problem. So simultaneously write down the problem. Okay, the past data on the CNC machine is shown below. Okay, so the data is provided in a month and load on that particular machine. Okay. Okay, the past data on the CNC machine is shown below. What we have to find out? Okay, in that sub question is A. Compute the load on the CNC machine center. Compute the load on the CNC machine center using fifth moving average. Using fifth moving average for the month of December 1996. For the month of December 1996. For the month of December 1996. Then B question is compute a weighted 3-month moving average. Compute a weighted 3-month moving average. 3-month moving average for December 1996. For December 1996, where the weights are 0.5 for the latest month, comma 0.3 and 0.2 for other months. Okay, so data is provided in the tabular form. In one column month is provided and in another column load is provided. Okay, load in hours. Okay, how much hours that particular machine run in that particular month. Okay, load in hours. Okay, so May 1996 data is not provided. Okay, it is not provided in the problem. May 1996. So then then June 96, 585 hours. Then July 96, 610. Then August 96, 675. Then September 96, 750. Then October 96, 860. Then November 96, 970. Okay, so this data is provided, and in the first question we have to find out the fifth moving average for the month of December 96. Okay, for the month of December 96, and we have to find out the weighted moving average for the December 96 with the weights 0.5 for the latest month, with the weight 0.3 for the second month and 0.2 for first month. Okay, so Shall we move to the solution? Everybody written this problem. Okay, I will move to next slide. Okay, so our A part is 5-month moving average forecast for December 96. Okay, we have to find out the 5-month moving average for the December 96. Okay, so always remember, so we have to select the data from the latest year. Okay, we have to select the data from the latest year. So here we have to find out the forecast for the December 1996. So we should start from November 1996. We should start from November 1996. So our simple moving average formula, that is nothing but addition of all the values of demands divided by chosen number of periods. Okay, so here we have to find out the 5-month moving average. So for that purpose, we should select the 5-month data. Okay, we should select the 5-month data, and while selecting data, we should always start from latest month or latest period. We should always start from latest period. So 5-month moving average we have to find out, and this is the simple moving average. For that purpose, we have to provide 1/5 weightage to every for the every data or for the every demand of that particular month. Okay, so for that purpose, we have selected n is equal to 5. N is equal to 5. So 5-month data we have to select. So demand, we always start from the latest one. So demand from November we have to select, plus demand for October we have to select, plus demand for September we have to select, plus demand for August we have to select, and plus demand for July we have to select. Okay, here we have to select, we have to forecast for December. So latest one is November 96. Okay, so it is equal to 970. So from that we have to select the 5-month data, because we have to forecast for 5-month moving average. We have to select 5-month moving average. Okay, so for that purpose we have to select 5-month data, and we should always start from the latest data. We should always start from the latest data. So November 96, October 96, September 96, August 96, and July 96. This 5-month data we have to select for 5-month moving average. So, and our n should be equal to 5. N should be equal to 5, because we have selected 5-month moving average. So all the data we have added over here. Okay, all the data, summation of 5-month period, or summation of 5 data, then we have add up all this and divided by 5. That is nothing but we are providing the same weightage to each month. We are providing the same weightage to each month, so that we have divided by 5. So we'll get the answer 773 hours. Okay, whether you are getting the same answer, please comment in the chat box. Okay, Pradyuman, Rohit, others are getting the same answer. I will give 2 minutes time to for the calculation. Ruturaj is saying yes. Okay. Whether my screen is visible to everyone? Yes, my screen is visible. Yes. Okay. 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 So this will be the answer for the first A part. That is nothing but 5-month moving average forecast for December 1996. And we have to remember that we should always start from the latest month. Okay. Here, this is the simple moving average. For that purpose, we have to provide the same weightage for all the months. Because of that, we have divided by 5. So 1/5 weightage will be provided for each month. Okay, 1/5 weightage will be provided to each month. So we have add up the demand for each month. D is D for demand of November month, demand for October month, demand for September month, demand for August month, demand for July month. Okay. So in this manner, we have add up and we have divided with the 5. So we will get the answer, the forecasted value by using the 5-month moving average will be equal to 773 for the month of December 1996. For the month of December 1996. Then the next question, the B part of the question is, we have to find out the weighted moving average which will be forecasted for the month of December 96. For the month of December 96. So for that purpose, in the problem statement, the weightages are provided. So weights are 0.5 for the latest month, 0.5 for the latest month, 0.3 for the previous month, and the 0.2 for the first month. Okay, 0.2 for the first month, and that we have to consider. That we have to consider. So as usual, we should always start with the latest month. We should always start with the latest month. So here the weightage is varying. So we should not divide commonly with 3. We should not divide commonly with 3 to all the 3 months data. So weightage is separately provided to that particular month. Okay, weightage is separately provided to that particular month. So we have to multiply with that weightage to the data of that particular month or demand of that particular month, and we have to add up this all the values. We have to add up this all the values. So the formula will be here, weightage of November. We have to calculate. We have in the problem, the data is provided for the 3 month only, and we have to calculate weighted moving average for the 3 month only. So we have to select the latest 3 month data for the calculation. In that we have to start from the latest month. So weightage for November month multiply by demand of November month. Okay, plus weightage of October month multiply by demand of October month. Okay, plus weightage of September month multiply by demand of September month. Okay, weightage of September month multiply by demand of September month. So equal to, so latest month weightage is 0.5. 0.5 multiply by November month demand. So it is provided 970, plus weightage of the second latest month is 0.3, and the demand of October month is 860, plus weightage of September month, that is our first month for the 3 month weighted average. So for that the first month, or we can say that the third latest year, for that third latest year, the weightage is provided 0.2 and its demand is 750. So when you add up all these value, we'll get the 3 month weighted moving average forecasted for the December month as equal to 947.8 hours. So whether you are getting the same value or not, please mention in the comment box. And we'll take the attendance now. कोणती एक्झाम कुठली एक्झाम विचार ना कुठली एक्झाम कुठल्या एक्झाम साठी कोड टाकायचा नाही मी समजलं कुठली एक्झाम नाही ना तसं नसेल थीसिसची एक्झाम असेल तर त्याला कोड वेगळा असणार इलिएशनची एक्झाम कॉलेज कोड सीओईपी काय म्हणलं मला तसं काय दुसरं काय कोड ती एक्झामचा कोड असेल कोड काय सीईपी बघावं लागेल सर मग पूर्ण मला कॉन्टॅक्ट टीपीओच्या रिलेटेड असेल तर मला कॉन्टॅक्ट करा सर काय प्रॉब्लेम. So 893 Shweta, okay, you are getting 893. Okay. So maybe I'm in the calculation, I have done some mistake. Pradyuman is also getting 893. Okay, 750 multiplied by 0. I will check answer and okay. So whether everyone getting 893 answer? If you are getting 893, no problem. Then that answer will be right. And I will once again do calculate some by mistake. I have done some mistake while calculating. Okay, the series calculation. So I will once again tell you the same answer tomorrow. Okay, whether everyone getting 893. Okay, then it's okay. 893 will be the correct answer. Okay, 893 will be the correct answer. Okay, so attendance please. Roll number 1. Okay. 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 4.
Present, sir.
4 present. Nikita, you are not
Present.
okay. Getting. 5. 5 absent. 6.
Present, sir.
6 present. 7.
Yes, sir.
7 present. 8. 8 absent. 9. 9 absent. 10. 10 absent. 11. Absent. 12. Absent. 13. Absent. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 21 absent. 22. 23. Vikas, 23. Okay. Vikas, what is your roll number? 23, na? Vikas, your voice is not audible. Please comment in chat box. Okay, I will take it. So 23 is absent.
18.
18. Okay. 18. Okay.
18, sir.
So, okay, no problem. 18. 23. 23 absent. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31.
Present, sir. 31 present.
31 present. Okay. 25 is also present. Okay. 32. 32 absent. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37.
Yes, sir. 37.
37 present. Okay. 38. 38 absent.
Yes, sir.
38 present. Okay, Pranil. Okay. 39. 40.
Yes, sir.
Rohan. 40. Okay. 41.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yogesh. 41.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
42. 43. 44.
Yes, sir.
Ganesh. 44. 45. Absent. 46. 47.
Present, sir.
47 Pratap.
Yes, sir.
48 absent. 49, 50, 51, 52.
Yes, sir.
Ruturaj, what's your roll number?
52.
52. Okay.
Okay.
53.
Yes, sir.
Akshay. 50,
Yes, sir.
54. 54 absent. 55. Okay. Diamond 46. Okay, I'll mark 46. 55. 55 absent. 56.
Yes, sir.
Azam 56. Okay. 57. 57 absent. 58 absent. 59 absent. 60. 60 absent.
Sir.
60 Girish. Okay. 60 present.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 61. 61 absent. 62.
Present,
Present,
sir.
sir.
Mahesh. Okay. Okay. 62 present.
Present, sir. 63.
63.
Yes.
63 Anna. Okay.
Present, sir.
63 present. 64 Sunil. Okay. 64 Sunil present. 65 absent. 66 absent. 66. 67. 67 absent. 68 absent. 69 absent. 70.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 70 present. Okay. 71.
Present.
Harshal 71 present. 72. 72 absent. 73.
Present, sir.
73 Prasad. Okay.
Present.
Okay. 74
Yes, sir.
Arbab 74.
Yes, sir.
75 absent. 76 absent. 77 absent. 78
Yes, sir.
Vishal. 78 Vishal, right? Okay. 78 present. 79 absent. 80 absent. 81.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pranav 81 present. 82.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Narayan 82. Okay. So anybody else? Okay. In comment box 61, 61 marked present.
75.
75. Okay. 75 marked present. Then anybody else?
18, sir. 18.
18. 18. 18 marked present. Okay. No problem.
Okay, sir.
Anybody else? Okay. So we stop here. I will cross check the answer for the B, section B of the problem, and I will let you tomorrow. Okay.